Hi, today we are going to see about the water technology. Now let us see the source of the water. The source of the waters are surface waters and underground waters. Already we know much more about the source of the water, so there is no need of much explanation for that. Now let us see the types of water. The types of waters are hard water and soft water. Now let us see what is hard water. If the water contains calcium and magnesium ion in the water, that water is referred as the hard water. Let me explain how the water gets the hardness. When the water comes through the rock, it dissolves all the salts which is available in the rock, gets in it, and then it becomes a hard. And then the hardness affects the property of the tap water. Now let me explain how it interacts the quality of the soap. The minerals which is available in the hard water interact with the soaps, and then it prevent the lather with the soap solution. That is the impact of the hardness. If the water contains the hardness, that water prevents the lather with soap solution. Now let me explain what is soft water. The soft water, there is absence of calcium and then magnesium salts. And then water with very low concentration of minerals is referred as the soft water. The soft water easily lathers with the soap solution. And then now let us see what is hardness of water. The hardness is the one of the property of the water. Water contain more number of properties. Among them, the hardness is the one of the property. Let me explain what is the hardness. The hardness refers the lathering. It prevents the lathering of the soap solution, or else it does not produce lather with the soap solution readily. Instead of that, it will form a white curd, that is referred as the hardness. There are two types of hardness. One is the temporary hardness, another one is the permanent hardness. Now let me explain what is temporary hardness. If there is presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium and other heavy metals in the water, that water is referred as the hard water. These salts are responsible for the temporary hardness. The temporary hardness we can eliminate very easily just by boiling of water. When we boil, the bicarbonates are decomposed and then gives out insoluble carbonate that can be removed with the help of filtration. Now let me explain the equation. Let us imagine in the water there will be a calcium bicarbonate. When we boil or when we heat the water, that undergo decomposition and there will be formation of calcium carbonate and then water molecule as well as carbon dioxide. The calcium carbonate will be removed with the help of filtration. And then in the water, if there is presence of magnesium bicarbonate, when we go for the boiling of water, the magnesium bicarbonate undergo decomposition and there will be formation of magnesium hydroxide and carbon dioxide. The magnesium hydroxide will be removed with the help of filtration. Now let us see about the permanent hardness. The permanent hardness is also known as the non-carbonate hardness. This is due to presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium, iron and other heavy metal. If the water contains chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium, that water is referred as the permanent hard water or permanent hardness. Let me explain this equation. The soap solution or else the sodium soap reacts with the hot water and there will be formation of calcium stearate. This is insoluble at nature, so it will precipitate at the bottom of the vessel. This character prevents the lathering of the soap solution. Now, let us see what are the drawbacks or disadvantage of hot water. First, let's see about the domestic use. Usually, we will use water for the washing, bathing, drinking, and cooking. If the water is the hot water, that will form a scum, or else the sticky precipitate adheres on the fabric or cloth and gives spot and streaks. This is the problem which we will face with the washing. And then when we bath with the hot water, it produces sticky scum on the bathrobe and then body. So we will feel very sticky, and then we never feel that we are fresh. And then next, when we use the hard water as the drinking water, it will bad to the digestive system, and the calcium oxalate formation is possible in the urinary tracts. And then when we use hard water for the cooking, it requires more fuel and time. Certain food don't cook soft and gives unpleasant taste. For this, we should avoid the hard water. And then in the industrial, we will use the water is used in the textile industry, sugar industry, dyeing industry, paper industry, pharmaceutical industry, and steam generation in boilers. Let us see what are the disadvantages when we use hard water in the industrial purpose. That will be, we will see in the later.